Hello everybody, this is me, Kevin, and today, sorry, I'm doing something for a second, I forgot to write this down, but hello everybody, today this is probably a first live stream in a while now, but today I'm going to make a video on bad movies, and I have another person with me because it would be boring if I just talked about bad movies, but it's not just your average YouTuber. It is the Aperopitizer!
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Poo-Ass Bubba. Today we're going to talk about a shitty movie. Poo-Ass Bubba. Probably like the best name ever. But hey, howdy. I am Aperopitizer. Today we shall talk about shitty movie.
Yep.
What shall we be talking about? I need to set up.
Okay. So this is my first, I guess, calling the Aperopitizer. So this is technically a sequel or another calling YouTuber. But yeah. So now let's talk about the Emoji Movie because he made a video on that.
Oh, that's an old topic lot. But yeah, but there's probably a few things we could probably say about that's unique and such. But first we're going to get over the generic bits. Kevin, would you like to say something?
I haven't seen the Emoji Movie.
Oh, you haven't? Well, good, because don't.
I haven't seen it. I told you that like 20 million times.
Well, I mean, the viewers don't know that, so there's that. I mean, like, first you gotta inform the viewers of, like, oh, something that's already happened, and then we're on the same page. You, like, gotta be sure.
It's already happened.
Is there every question that's answered? Is everyone good? Okay, now let's get on with the bullshit. So, the Emoji Movie is obviously not a movie. It's just a large advertisement that you pay to watch. Like, honestly, when I saw the Emoji Movie, I pictured it as a compilation of everything that is wrong with everyone and humanity now. Because they just...
I thought that was Twitter.
World we live in, where people don't talk face to face, they always have their electronic screens in their faces, and they're pieces of shit in reality. Like, it's shit like that pretty much just makes you, like, it doesn't have a personality, like.
And you also said that it's also not a movie, or did you already say that?
Yeah, I already said that.
Sorry.
Like, here's the thing, like, it shouldn't really be considered a movie, but it's...
Despite it being calling the Emoji Movie.
So why not just title the Emoji Movie to the Emoji Advertisement?
You know, what's weird is...
I know that's probably like the lamest joke I could make, but seriously, just name it that. Because if you're just going to be shoving down advertisements in everyone's throats and such, I mean, why not just call it that? Just call it the advertisement.
You know, people were saying the same thing for, oh, sorry about that. People were saying actually the exact same thing to the Lego Movie. And I think that's why, people actually saw it because they thought of the Lego Movie.
Okay, here's the thing. When it comes to the Lego Movie compared to the Emoji Movie, the Lego Movie actually did something original.
No, I said before, like before it came out.
Original concept and was actually pretty good. The Emoji Movie, however, was just pretty much telling everyone, hey, you know how you act like a basic bitch and such, and act as if you have no personality? Keep doing that. While the Lego Movie stick to its own rules and said, hey, it involves Legos in their own little Lego world. Simple.
Yeah, well, people were saying it before it, and I guess I can understand, but I'm actually happy that it turned out really good, and now they have, like, its own franchise coming. Hopefully they'll have... But hopefully they don't have a bad movie. People are saying the Ninjago movie is probably like that, but I haven't seen it.
Trilogy, what it seems like right now, with like Ninjago and Batman.
I haven't seen Ninjago, but I hope I could see it.
Here's the thing, like
you don't need.
When it comes to something like those movies and such, they actually stick to their own original content while also trying to make something entertaining.
And good.
However, was meant to be ironically bad and was just pretty much an advertisement. Like, here's the thing. When the first trailer dropped, like, a preview trailer of, like, as you could see...
Or teaser.
You know, like, that trailer? Like
I haven't seen it.
Made for it. Where, I don't know what you call him. The dad of Gene, the man, emoji, the genuine madness of that meh emoji. As him just saying, as you can see, I'm an emoji. You know that trailer?
No.
Basically, there was like a bunch of hate, obviously, for that, and Sony still went and made it. You know why? Because people were feeding the system of it being ironically bad. Because like the thing is that the movie was meant to be bad. Like it's not like, oh, the director had no idea what the hell he was doing. The voice actor couldn't voice act the proper way, or the concept of it is just stupid as usual. It's just really ridiculous, to be honest. Like, it's sad to think that the movie that costed $50 million to make got $49 million back. You know?
Didn't it bomb at the box office, though?
Yeah, because you know why? It got into people's heads. Sony, quote-unquote, knew what they were doing, and they pretty much got in everyone's head. You know how much people love to hate on this shit, right?
Yeah, people do that.
People do that. So that's what Sony did. They made a movie that was so bad, so goddamn awful, that it urged everyone, it invoked everyone to talk about it. And that's what we're doing right now. But that's technically old news.
Yeah, it is now.
What I'm simply trying to do is say, hey, it was created for this reason, not this reason. You see, it was meant to be bad. You say it's an advertisement and not a movie. You gotta, like, think beyond all that shit. Like, think beyond. What do you think the purpose of the Emoji Movie was? And it's simple. To feed a system of people not actually working on something original, people not working on something that's entertaining, and just getting as much money as possible. They pretty much just acted like cheapskates, and they just wanted all the profit to themselves. That's pretty much what they did.
Okay. So, I want to end off from the Emoji Movie here because I want to discuss another thing. But, we're going to say... But I have something to say as well. Like, Sony, I guess, hasn't had it well, like, since, like, this decade began, like, 2010. Because, you know, like, they were number one in the world. Like, they were at their height, at their prime in like the beginning of the 21st century, but then they started to slip down. Like they had they were starting to start really strong with their TV shows, movies, and other stuff, and also their products. But then they started slipping down. Like then their Spider-Mans like started going down, and I guess this is one thing that also is going down as well.
I guess that's why Marvel made a movie of it instead of Sony.
Well, they actually made a deal. They actually made a deal, which means they can make a...
I actually haven't heard of this. Is it okay if you're able to quickly summarize that so we can get to the next topic?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say this, like we don't need to know more, but we'll just say that the Emoji Movie, as many people saw it, was just an advertisement, not good. But I want to start with another thing that... since this is about bad movies, I'm going to tell the people what my top 3 are the worst and what his are, and we'll then talk about honorable mentions and stuff.
Can you see my face when I do this?
I can still see you.
See me all right?
Yeah. You can't see me, though.
Huh?
Like, I'm just this.
It's alright. I mean, like, if you're doing this for the video... Hold on, let me... Is this live on YouTube right now?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, let me go to your channel. Because, I found out a trick you can do, and I want to show you.
Wait, I already saw, like, the breaking time-space thing.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, but I actually want to continue.
I found that out on accident, and I was just like, holy shit, this is the best thing ever.
Yeah, but I don't think we should do it now, because I feel like we should do it maybe after recording.
Yeah.
But, or live stream, but I'm gonna give my top 3. Like, let's start at number 3, okay? You give your... What?
Daniel resurrected. A rant on Donald Trump and his Twitter. Early Black Friday. Thanksgiving. My Lego displays. The Adventures of Kevin.
Yeah, but Brit, am I live?
Guys, I got an original idea that nobody has ever thought of. What if I made a series of myself as a Lego, and I went with an adventure on Batman, the Hulk, and anything else, even that, what was it, that Green Ninja from Ninjago? What was his name? Green Ninja? Yeah. Totally original idea. I'm intelligent. I know what I'm doing. Okay, sorry about that.
Oh, yeah, I'm actually live,
I really
though.
got into it.
Maybe we just mess around with Legos or something. I don't know. Like, maybe if you come to my house, we could just ruin everything.
I'm not personally a fan of Legos, to be honest.
I actually think they're good. We'll discuss this another day because, it's like 10 minutes now. All we did was talk about the Emoji Movie and stuff, other stuff. But my third worst movie I think I don't like is, I will say Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones. I feel like that movie, like okay, so Phantom Menace, people didn't like it, or like after its release, because at the beginning people liked it, or I guess fanboyed over that. But Episode 2, it is not good. It is worse. It is a lot worse because it's really cringy. It's so cringy, and the romance is terrible. Like, I cringed through that movie.
I guess you could say they're caught in a bad romance.
But seriously, like, the CGI is also not that good. It's not terrible, but it's also not that good. Yeah, in that movie.
Oh, okay, cool. I've never seen that movie. Well,
I won't spoil it, but...
Here's the thing. I'm not, like, the biggest fan when it comes to Star Wars. Like, oh, same... I don't know. I've never, like, taken Star Wars, like, serious. Like, if we're going to go see it at the movie theater, I'd be like, yeah, let's go see it. Like, a lot of people are hyped up about that shit. I might as well be a bit too. Like...
They're always like that, actually.
I act like a total fanboy, like... I love Star Wars every day!
Yeah. But the storytelling, well, not sorry. The plot, like the storytelling. The story, it's flawed as well. And also, they have the worst lightsaber fight in history.
That's probably, like, the worst thing ever. A flawed story. Like, you could just create this, like, entire storyline or something, or just this...
Or characters.
But you could some person could say, well, actually, if you do this, then, like, probably the entire movie wouldn't actually be a thing. Like, it would just be one event. Like, it probably lasts, like, 5 minutes, and then you're good. I like doing that impression, just like that voice. It's like, I'm a geeky nerd that knows a lot of shit. Like, if you ask me any question, I know it. I am better than you in every way, and you will not respect me. I am a feminist.
But Brit, I also want to point out it has the worst lightsaber fight in history. Like, all they do is this. This is what it is. I have a lightsaber in here, actually.
I'm actually just say what? What do they do?
Like, okay, there. I have it.
Okay.
This is what it is. This is the lightsaber fight. This is most of the lightsaber fight.
Let's go.
This is what it is. They're just like whacking each other, but it's like this. Like most of the time, like when they cut the lights off, like let's pretend it's that. It's this. They're just like this. It's mostly like that. And then they're just like that, and then, oh, my arm's cut off. Oh, I can't continue on.
It's just like, hold on.
It's like that. That's what it basically is.
I'm going to do a bit of a skit. I shall battle you with my highly advanced space weapon of destruction.
And then he does this. That's not it. The main character that actually was doing that, he also did this. Like, he was... Okay, Britt, he's actually like this. But he's like this. Like, after that terrible, like camera, fighting or whatever, like, he does this. He then, when he whacks the other person's lightsaber, he's like this for like 1 second. He still stands there like that for 1 second, giving perfect time to cut his hand off.
Oof.
But I think we should move away from Star Wars now. Like, but what what
That was
movie
your
did
third, you
what?
said that was your third worst?
Yeah, what's the third
Uh,
worst for you?
you see, here's the thing. As I talked about in my emoji movie video, I talked about me having a rare ability / disorder to like bad movies. I gave out like some ones that I've watched before, like B Movie, Chicken Little, and Freebirds. Like I could just sit back on a couch with a friend or maybe just by myself, get some popcorn and drink and act like a jackass all day. And pretty much just say shit about the movie. But like if you actually take a step back, you just like, was that a good movie? And my mind, like for whatever reason, it could tolerate like the worst of movies. Like for example, you said that whole Star Wars 2 thing.
Yeah.
And my to be like, it's alright. Like, it's not like I deliberately hate a movie.
Yeah,
That's,
but
like,
yeah, but do you have a third worst? Or like,
I don't
close to that?
particularly have any worst movies except for the Emoji Movie. That's definitely an exception.
Okay. But can you at least name
I
something?
never actually took that into consideration of what would be my worst movies. Like, there's like a bunch of movies that I like and such, and I can tolerate. Let me think. Third worst. Probably.
Like, it could be okay that's close to bad. Like, if you thought it was okay, but you're like, I'm still keeping it okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I honestly had no idea, like, Yeah, I honestly had no idea, like, I've never really...
I remember one time you said about the Ice Age movies.
Ice Age? Oh. Ooh, that's a memory and a half. Ice Age.
Which movie?
When I watched it, I was a kid, especially the first one and The Meltdown. They were really good movies. Like, they're up there. I saw them in my childhood and shit, but for some reason, they went into a pentology. They made 5 movies of that shit. Like, first off, the first one. Classic. Needed a sequel, in our opinion, when it comes to Hollywood and just jerking off to get as much money as possible. Second, it was pretty good. Like, it's right up there. I definitely remember a lot of scenes from it. Still drinking off that. Third, what was the third? I think it was
Dinosaurs.
wasn't the third, like, Dawn of Dinosaurs?
I actually like that movie. I think it's probably the best.
It was okay. Like, sure, I understand, like, oh, it's because, what was the girl named? What was it? Petunia?
Ellie. Yeah, it's Ellie. It's Ellie. I think it's Ellie.
Hey, what's that woman's elephant's name? Let's see. Is it Ellie? Nah, it's Petunia.
But Britt.
Petunia.
So wait, what's your worst? What do you think is the worst Ice Age movie, though?
What the hell was I thinking?
What do you think is the worst Ice Age movie, though? Because because we're starting to waste some time. What?
Petunia. Ask what we her name now. So Petunia was Pergananet with a pipette, of course. If only there was a sex scene in the second movie.
It's Britt, stop. I'm trying to keep it at peace.
Don't worry. Rule 34 has that covered.
But Britt, I have a question. Do you have a worst Ice Age movie?
Let me first try and still go through the third movie. I mean, you pretty much got dinosaurs. So let me get this straight. At some point, maybe previously, before the first Ice Age movie, there was a timeline to these movies, in case you don't know. They want to start, it's the Ice Age cinematic universe they have created. A bit of a timeline, apparently. And there is a point where, when the meteors have crashed, some dinosaurs moved underground, under ice. They made their own civilization full of plants and more. So it's pretty much an underground world right under the Ice Age.
When you put it in that way...
That's like... How does that make sense? Like, the meteors that dinosaurs supposedly had pretty much like caused all the dinosaurs to die. Like there's no chance they were surviving. So apparently they were like, hey, what if we made the dinosaurs go underground and made their own civilization?
Good.
Sounds like the original concept ever. Creatures, or somewhat monsters, I guess you could say, going underground to make their own civilization full of plants, animals, and more. Undertale.
What if there was actually a series called that?
That was just... I just realized that a bit earlier. It's like, holy shit. How did Undertale? I don't know. But the third movie, besides that amazing flaw, it's alright. I can tolerate it. The fourth one. I barely remember that shit.
It was so forgettable.
Okay, I think it had to do... Okay. I think it was Continental Drift.
So, it's basically...
It was like Continental Drift. And...
Basically,
so,
where the
it's that
continents.
time, ladies and gentlemen. The Ice Age has ended. Apparently, the mammoth guy and the sloth...
And the tiger.
And the annoying clickbait ferrets and such are still alive. They're still kicking with their new daughter, Petunia. That's the new daughter's name, Petunia. What was it, Elliot? No, Petunia. Petunia, bitch!
But do you remember the fifth one because we watched it in school?
Oh, God. So, okay. First, let me still try and go over the fourth one. So, it's the time the continent of Pangea is splitting apart into, as we all know, the world we live now. So they have this entire adventure of them getting together in one location.
With pirates.
Yeah, they were pirates.
Arr, matey.
Arr, matey. We seem to be in a shitty movie.
Yar, now the next regional content will be space.
Let me still try. I'm trying to bring this into focus. Let me stop and act serious for a moment. So pretty much, Ice Age Continental Drift is pretty much self-explanatory. The mammoth guy and the others are dealing with the Continental Drift from Pangea to the regions we are now. And apparently wrapped in all of that are pirates. Pirates. So let's see. Where do we start off? So, let's see. Let's start off with the first movie and then going up to the fourth one. Actually, no.
We already did that.
I'm going to save that joke for a bit until I get to the fifth movie. So, how the hell were pirates involved in that shit? Like, I get the feeling they were, like, saying something like, we conquer this here territory. I don't know what they sounded like, but I don't know, but it was like the most forgettable thing ever. Like, the only thing I remember mostly from it is a very poor-made Wii game. And it was just... Yeah, when I look back, it was like a bunch of mini-games and such. Like, there were no rhyme or reason to it. It's just... bunch of mini-games. Like Mario Party. But not good.
So,
I heard there's a new Mario game that came out called the Top 100, where it's pretty much the top 100 mini games.
And there's also Mario Odyssey.
Oh, that... If I ever get a Nintendo Switch, like, unironically, get a Nintendo Switch, and I get that game with it, I'm going to be a happy man. Like...
And Britt, guess what it has? It has dinosaurs as well.
I don't really need any new games after that, like Mario Odyssey.
It will bring world peace.
The Dark Souls of platforming.
And it will impeach Trump.
I don't understand
kidding.
why journalists... okay, unrelated topic. I don't know why there are journalists out there that compare everything to Dark Souls. Hold on, give me a moment. Okay, don't worry. Puas Loba has returned.
Okay,
So,
but can you
I
quickly
don't know.
summarize it because the video's already going long? Oh, Mason, hello. We're just talking about bad movies. We're talking about Ice Age
Let me just
4.
quickly try and get this over with. For some reason, there are journalists out there that compare everything to Dark Souls because they are slightly difficult. Hey, liberals, we get it. You want everything to be dumbed down and let everyone live in your little system. But that does not mean
Oh,
you
sorry.
can compare a game to something that is insanely hard just because you failed a level. I should I should make this video at some point if I have an editing system. It will just be me playing a game of Mario, and then I die at an enemy, and then I immediately go to my computer and say, it seems like Super Mario Odyssey is like Dark Souls, because I died in the first level, and that told me, hey, this game is really difficult. It's like Dark Souls. Okay.
Okay, but you were talking about Ice Age. Can you hurry up because I want to get to my second one.
Okay, let me quickly get
Oh wait, Max, that will come soon because when I install Minecraft, which will probably be next week.
Oh, Minecraft on your computer?
No, on my phone.
Oh.
I'm able to record it actually.
Okay, so to the cream of the crop, we have Ice Age 5. Now, I guess I'd say the full title, but I'm just going to get a really big climactic build up to this. So, let's summarize the movies to the first one, to the fourth one, and then a sudden reveal of the fifth one. Ice Age 1. Oh yeah, the man with the guy's name is Manny. Sorry, I just remembered that. So Manny and the others finds a baby from an Indian tribe and must get it back to its original tribe.
Ice Age 2.
The second movie is about Manny and the others trying to escape a massive flooding, a massive
Meltdown.
Yeah, the meltdown.
And Ice Age 3.
Okay, I'm still not done.
Oh, you're not? Oh, sorry. Sorry, I was just making it a bit dramatic.
The second one is pretty much just them escaping from massive flood in the Ice Age, and how the Ice Age is slowly starting to end. Ice Age 3 is about Sid, the sloth, finding 3 dinosaur eggs, which are from an underground dinosaur world. The fourth one is about the continental drift, and pirates are involved.
Fifth one.
When you get to the fifth movie, you've pretty much done the main event of what has happened back then, when it comes to back then in prehistoric history and such of the Ice Age and whatnot. So, the people over there directing the Ice Age movies and such, they're thinking, what is the best way to make a good fifth movie? What is a good way to make the fifth movie have a concept that is really good and such? Space! Space! It's genius! You have Manny and the others being associated with an alien from space, and they must restore a fortress of eternal happiness. The best concept ever. What were they thinking? No, I'm being serious. What were they thinking? First you got, they must save a baby from its Indian tribe and such and get it back. Escaping a massive flood. Continental drift associated with some pirates, apparently. And also, seeing dinosaurs. Space is where I draw the line. He's just thinking, hey, what if we took Manny and the others and we just, space? Kevin, stop talking. What did they... Should I really explain the movie? I could not stand it. Of how, one, they're able
Well, they aren't. Wait, they aren't really in space, actually.
I mean, it's something
They
associated with
they revolve around it.
yeah, it's something associated with that, and also it's a giant. Okay,
Yeah, I know it's an asteroid, but can you hurry up a bit because it's starting to get a bit too long.
don't worry, it's fine. People should have long enough attention spans to watch it. Like, what are we? The Emoji Movie? I mean, we're trying to teach people to like watch it till the very end because who knows? There might be something you might be missing. It's all trial and error. Except if you don't be try, it's just like, oh, okay. This
Oh.
might happen. Okay. So
Yeah, I might. Yeah.
here's
Okay.
what I can recall. Crazy mishaps happen. They meet, I suppose, a llama that is part in this eternal happiness kingdom.
Oh.
They didn't think to break it. And now they must think. But also, because there's also a giant asteroid that is pretty much
Huh? Oh. Oh. Wait a minute, guys. What the heck just happened? I don't know what just happened. What just happened? Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Oh, so Mason, Max, you're still there? Oh, God. He didn't answer. That isn't good. So, the second movie I don't like is Pirates of the Caribbean 4. It's boring and yeah. It's actually pretty boring and the plot's so convoluted or like they're so complicated. Oh man, he's unavailable. Well, the live stream's been like 30 minutes, so I can't just end it. But the plot is so like complicated and there's no good characters to be honest, except Jack Sparrow and I guess Mr. Gibbs and Barbossa. Those are like the three winners of that. Like they're the only three people you care. Everybody else is just meh, they're terrible. Well, I'll call them later, but God, I forgot what my number one. Oh yeah, it's The Cat in the Hat. I hate that's my number one. That is the worst movie like I think I've seen. Now the other one I would have chosen was A Monkey's Paw, but I don't really count it as a movie because it's like 30 minutes. I'll explain it maybe later, but I mean, The Cat in the Hat, it's just an advertisement, and basically that just advertises stuff, has some adult jokes and some other stuff, but it's like it ruins what the Dr. Seuss books. It ruins the legacy of the Dr. No, it doesn't ruin the legacy. It ruins the soul of the Dr. Seuss books. Like it doesn't have that. It doesn't have it. The CGI is not that great, and the characters stink. So there's that. I'm gonna try to call him, but I think we got too I think we talked too long. Or someone just hacked me. But yeah, I might make a Minecraft video, and I'm still making videos and stuff. Oh, he's unavailable. God, well, what he was trying to say is he thought the fifth one was the worst. It went down a downward spiral and other stuff. Another movie I don't like is Suicide Squad. Now, I wouldn't call it bad. I'd call it okay. Like, I watched it and I was like, yeah, it was good. But then when I watched it more, it started getting worse. Like, the Joker I thought was fine. The performance was good by Jared Leto. But besides that, he's kind of useless. Like, I wish they made him the villain. Because the villain in here sucks so badly. I wish they did better with the Joker. They should have made him the villain. It should have been him. Another movie I'd probably... Well, another thing I also have a problem with is, like, is the story. It's basically, like, they have to go here, they have to go to this area, contain an area, get this person, and then where do they go from there? How are they going to end it? Like what? What was it? Like they said, I think what they said was like they were going to take him out of there or something. But what was originally going to happen? Like what was going to go on from there if they didn't stay? Like the story wasn't that good, to be honest. I mean, many of the characters, Deadshot, Harley Quinn, like, and Captain Boomerang, they were great. Well, Captain Boomerang was just a funny person, but he was still pretty good. Oh, he's calling back. But I thought he was. But those are the only saving grace, since there are some other saving grace as well. Oops. Oh.
Okay.
Yellow Brit.
The live stream still on?
Yeah, I have to stop for a second.
Ahí. Para tu tío Elvis, habla.
Hello. 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 Oh, wait, Brit, wait for a second. Yeah, hello.
¿Está bien esto?
So, how are you doing? I'm just, making a video that's still going. Good. Yep.
Está bien, sí. ¿Pero qué tienes miedo?
So,
Ven aquí.
¿cómo estás?
New face filters on Instagram today. This is my favorite so far. Nice job, team.
No, det är chatten att man har 10 gram.
Sorry that introduction, or sorry for that disruption.
Is the live stream still on?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, cool.
Wait, Britt, okay.
Now power.
So wait, Britt, I have to tell them something. I have to finish telling them. So I was talking about, Suicide Squad, because, because I already told my other two worse. And, I said, and what I was trying to say was, it's like the only saving graces of those movies were Harley Quinn, Deadshot, the Joker I thought was okay, and
Okay,
I guess Waller was also good, and Captain Boomerang.
let me say one last quick thing. As we see that the topic has moved on, but um, it's just like the concept of the fifth movie is really ridiculous, and I am hoping that is the last movie in that whole series, that whole pentology. Because you, and also, have I mentioned that Scrat, the little squirrel that's in there, is the cause of all those problems? Everybody. So, mentioning that fact pretty much brings all the movies, even the good ones, to kind of shit. And the fifth one, to shit, to. Is it a movie? I don't know. It's just, okay, but anyways, what are we talking about now?
So I was telling them that I did not like Pirates of the Caribbean 5. People were saying,
Oh, yes.
no, not Pirates. Yeah, no, I mean 4. I meant 4. 4.
Sailors of the said ocean is my favorite anime of all time.
No, I was talking about Pirates of the Caribbean 4. I meant,
Yeah.
and then I went to another movie, but I was saying that it has the same problem as yours. It doesn't. It tends to stay alive for some reason, like the series.
Staying alive, staying alive.
Yeah, and I like you said it's went downward. The second one I thought was good. Third, it's okay.
The third and the pie one is just.
And the fourth is bad. I remember going to theaters and I was so bored of that movie.
The best thing ever. Second was the best thing ever. Third was the best thing ever. Fourth had one character missing. Worst shit ever.
No. The problem was it had too many characters.
Missing, and only had Jack Sparrow on a chair saying, "Thanks for wasting your money." Best movie ever.
And the number one movie that I hated was The Cat in the Hat. I already mentioned many of the flaws, so I don't think we need to tell them because I'm already running out of time.
Okay, there's one more thing I'd like to say.
Okay.
You know the book of Cat in the Hat, right?
Yeah, I've read it.
I have a challenge for you.
What?
Name all the things the movie is similar to the book.
The title.
That's all they did. It was just like the Cat in the Hat. Okay, so we obviously know that when the animated old version of the Cat in the Hat was a thing, it probably was like 20 minutes.
I haven't seen it actually.
How much was it? Oh, let me put in.
Well, I haven't seen the animated one. Well, you don't need to show me. I could just look it up myself. But go to your point.
Watch time. Yeah, like honestly, if you really think about it, the movie had nothing. Oh yeah, okay. It was like, it says like something like 25 minutes. So pretty much, not only that the directors who made, and like the producers, directors, and such made Cat in the Hat was forced to also like make this movie. They also had to think of a plot other than just the Cat in the Hat because that's 25 minutes. It's really ridiculous.
Anyway, I also talked about Suicide Squad. Have you seen that movie?
No, I haven't. I heard like a lot of criticism. It's like, oh, the Joker was barely even a thing at all.
Well, he was in it, but I don't know why. 2016 was a weird year for villains because, like, do you want to know something?
Wait. I just realized something. You know how much people are now retards now in 2017? What if it was because of the overall change?
Give me your phone. I need to turn.
What if that
Don't use it in the room. Just in that room.
No, I can I'm taking your $20 right there.
Sorry, that was my brother.
Who's there? Who's there? Who's there?
But Brett, like 2016 was a weird year for like villains because because
You know, here's the thing. When it came to 2016, people had the sense of we need to evolve. We need to achieve something great.
or we could just be jerks and other stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And that end of just us trying to do something was wasted in 2017. No, 2016.
Yeah, well, Brett, like
It's honestly really ridiculous how people just act like retards now because of the quote-unquote sense of achievement people had when it came to 2016. Like, you saw a bunch of people doing lots of things. Like, for example, you have
riots.
like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, people like that. They like dye their hair and shit and things like that.
Yeah, but Brett,
Like, honestly, there are a lot of things people have done in 2016 to just say, like, hey, 2016 will be a great year and we shall make it a great year. But now I get the feeling there is either people that still want to continue that trend, or is it like people still don't have that feeling, like they haven't accomplished everything in 2016 and they're pretty much like, hey, what if we did that in 2017, but we acted like retarded actors?
okay, but Brett, like it was a weird, like kind of like a weird year for like villains because like we had Batman v Superman. People were like, Lex Luthor is not as I imagined him, and we also had Doomsday, and people hated on them, and we also had we also had what else? Civil War. People didn't like the villain as well, or I think people didn't really like him. I liked the villain. And we also had Joker, who was barely in it, and we have Rogue One. People say Darth Vader was barely in it, although they had an awesome scene in that movie. But yeah, I think 2016 wasn't a good year for movies, but I did like Batman v Superman. Suicide Squad was, I thought, okay.
Are you planning to say anything else? Or like talk about anything else? Because I just kind of like want to relax for a bit.
Well, what else? What else can we discuss?
We should leave it off with something quick to say for everyone. Kevin, what would you personally like to say to everyone out there that's currently watching? Or
Okay.
is anyone actually watching?
Well, I think someone is watching.
Okay, cool. Would you like to quickly say something?
So, watch a movie that you think you'll like, and also, watch a movie that, you remember and stuff, and, watch whatever you want, okay? And, if there's a movie you want to see right now, then go see it, but if there's a movie you don't want to see, then don't see it. Unless you're bored and you just want to yell for some reason, then do it, but go, Brit.
The iPad or whatnot towards the live stream so people can see me.
Okay, let's see.
Can people see it?
Yeah. Can you see it?
No. It's
Oh, you can't see it, yeah. But they can see it.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen out there, if you have the feeling to simply, this is, I really don't have anything, but when it comes to bad movies, if you know a movie's going to be bad, or you just pretty much, like, you're going to watch a movie ironically because it's bad, I say to you, don't watch it, because you're going to be feeding the system of people making movies of people that love to hate on shit. It's fine if you want to talk about a movie that everybody hates and such. Don't give them any money. Wait a bit. Okay?
Okay. So,
This has been Pooh-Ass Mama, and I shall wear a jacket that makes me feel like I'm safe.
wait. One more thing, wait. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that video with the Aperopitizer, and we'll see you later. Bye. Wait, Britt,